J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Season 4 of Ozark. We're on episode 2, Season 4, like I said. This one's called Let the Great World Spin. Alright. Nice. We'll see whose quote that is, but I mean, it might be a new character we just met. Omar's nephew. And I don't remember his name. I'm sure we're going to learn it real well soon, because basically his introduction was, number one, he's looking for a reason to take over the Navarro name, more or less, and business and all that. So he's looking for weakness in Omar, who's looking to get out. Like, he's almost tasked Marty and Wendy with finding out a way he can just walk away free from, running the Navarro drug cartel. Okay. But he also followed them to Chicago and decided to stay in Helen's house because, as he put it, she's not using it. Wow. And then when the sheriff, who we've known the entire show, shows up looking for Helen, he just outright kills him. Just real quick. Almost looks annoyed by it. Certainly indifferent to it. So, yeah, he's a problem. And then, without a care in the world, drives the cop's car with the cop in the trunk over to Marty's place and says, hey, you've got a crematorium, right? Let's take care of this real quick. What the fuck's wrong with you? Meanwhile, Jonah is getting just all kinds of balls. He's hit puberty, man. And like he's going to go ahead and team up with frickin' Ruth and Wyatt and Darlene and basically cook the books for them. Almost to prove that he can do it better than his dad? Just messed up. And on top of that, those two stories coming together, Jonah was on his way home when he saw Marty and the nephew and Wendy loading up the fucking cop into another car to take to the crematorium. He saw it. He saw them with a dead cop. Like... And I mean, the other piece of the puzzle right now is Charlotte, and she seems like she's all gung-ho for Marty and Wendy, which is like I know toward the end of last season, she was almost in acceptance. Like, okay, here's what we got to do to survive. But like, she seems like super on board with everything right now. It's kind of weird, but we'll see where that goes. A lot of pieces put in place in that first episode, but of course, this is this show is very good at subverting expectations. So we'll see where it goes from here. It's the final season, man. It's going to be a part 1, part 2, but let's see what they got. Let the great world spin. Okay. I mean, who else is going to die? We know so many people are going to die this season. No one's getting out scot-free. Like, I almost feel like the way they're leaning, Marty's going to die at the end, and Wendy's going to jail, and Jonah's just going to be like, well, I'm the leader of a cartel now. And, Charlotte will become a model or something. She's very lovely. Anyway, let's jump back in. Here we go. Are you looking for a tchotchke? Or maybe an urn? A nicer urn? I'm guessing it's just like a bag.
Can I see that one, please?
With
it's perfect.
A goat head on it. Did Ben like goats? Why is that perfect? I don't remember goats. It's freaking horrendous, by the way.
What are you doing here, Marty?
Well, you never called me back, so... What are the steps for making a deal with a cooperating witness?
That's what you want to be now. It's a little late in the day.
It's not me.
Are you going to her with Omar?
Omar Navarro wants to cut a deal with the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Why now?
He wants no prosecution, and he wants, freedom of movement between Mexico and the U.S. What would it take?
More than he's willing to give.
He's very serious about this, so
I don't know, man. That seems a little premature. What else do you do?
I know you're home. Get the fuck out here.
Your sister's got a real loud mouth on her.
He didn't love you, Ruth. He was sick.
Oh.
He would have been done in a month.
If you hadn't killed him first.
I want to meet her.
You can't make a handshake deal with a single agent.
Make it happen.
Dude, are you out of your like, you are not a dumb man. Of all the things you are, you're not dumb.
Es que es increíble. Estos birds son unos irrespetuosos. Si Helen estuviera aquí, nada destruiría.
Si conectan, es oficial. Con nosotros, el FBI va a venir como con lagunes.
Tuve cuidado, nunca lo van a saber.
Oh, fue muy cuidadoso.
You were not careful at all. You were not careful. Like, are you nuts? You drove around in the cop's car with a cop in the trunk, you psychopath.
Sheriff Nix was killed by the cartel. I'm not getting mixed up in that shit again.
Right.
They took good men from me. No protection, no distribution.
Sheriff Guerrero, nice to meet you. I thought I should stop by and introduce myself. Darlene Snell. I just wanted to stop by and see if there was anything I could do to help.
State police called off the search a week ago.
Maybe there's something else.
Mrs. Snell, sheriffs talk. We gossip. So how about you do me a favor and don't add a bribery charge to this pile?
Thank you for your time, Sheriff. I'll keep a good eye out for John.
I wanted all the elections in the Midwest to run through us.
National influence.
How much?
Conservative estimate? 150 million, just to get you off your blocks. You get me half by Christmas. I don't see why you can't have this done in a couple of years.
What about this year?
KC Mob pulled out of distribution. They think the cartel hit Nix. Unless you got any bright ideas, this ain't a laundering front anymore. It's just some shitty motel you spent all your money on.
Maya, this is a massive get. You would be the agent that brings in Omar Navarro.
It's a massive risk, too.
No.
Who else in his organization knows?
Of course it is.
No one.
No one.
I wouldn't have backup. I can't risk telling the Bureau
I'll be
Little
there.
League.
Wendy will be there.
Is that supposed to reassure me?
Right.
You want to give a cartel boss my address. That doesn't work for me, Marty. You can't do that.
Why don't you just stay with us?
I was just gonna say, yeah, go just stay
How
at
about
the
you stay with
house.
us, and Charlotte will watch Wilson while we're at the meeting. He'll be safe.
I'm installing a new system.
What are you doing?
Thanks. Washing money for Ruth.
Wow.
Oh, no, you are not. I know that
I'm
you're
not
angry.
gonna fight with you about this one.
Jonah!
How old are you?
Jonah!
Jesus, laundering at 14.
You did kind of show him
Do
how
not be
to.
proud of him right now.
Wendy, I like the Bird Foundation. I like you. I do. But risking $150 million on a newly formed foundation, this wouldn't be prudent. In a couple years, when we are both on surer footing, we'll do this. Wendy, it's not going to happen this time.
You got to try this.
It looks good.
Casual heroin? That seems.
No, I don't.
It's impolite to make me try it alone.
Uh-oh. And like, that's not like coke. I've never done heroin. I've never even seen it. No one's ever offered it, nor would I ever take it. But then coke, and coke just makes you,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, just get
Okay.
heroin. I feel like makes you numb.
I want to go to that farm, though. I visit all my producers. Got to get my hands in the dirt.
Like, I don't think she has an addictive personality, but I don't think she's ever given herself the chance to find out, which is good. And now,
Maybe.
This must be weird for you.
oh, yeah.
Not how I saw my maternity leave panning out.
Right.
This ain't no bullshit hippie co-op. And this girl isn't authorized to make a commitment. You need to get off my land before I put you under it. Deal's off.
What the fuck? Talk to her.
It's her farm. If she doesn't want to do it, we gotta respect that. Huh? She's my girlfriend.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What can you tell us about your raw materials?
If that is your angle, you really are wasting my time.
Tell me what you would say if you could pay 65% less for that particular raw material.
Oh my God.
That would save us, but there is only one way to do that.
We can stop talking anytime you want.
Go on.
Claire, if we can save you $300 million in raw materials, couldn't you donate half of that to our foundation?
This is what your FBI audit was about.
That's right.
A little bit.
And as you'll recall, they found nothing.
That's unbelievable. That's the ballsiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You do know that returning to the scene of the crime is how 80% of idiots get caught.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
How's that?
You say a word and you're dead. You, your wife.
I get it.
Well, pick up then.
She is happy to do this, yes?
Absolutely.
Something's wrong.
It's a cop. It's a cop. Cop.
Get rid of her.
Yeah, just, can you hide? Come on.
Bottle.
Hi, can I help you?
Sheriff Guerrero, I'm looking for Helen Pierce.
Bottle.
You doing some cleaning?
Our business paid her deposit, so
You know if they have one of those security systems here? A lot of these places do.
Hey, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? Get back in there. Nothing's on the system. I wiped it.
Why don't we walk out?
Okay.
Kill her too. Jesus Christ, dude.
We got the call.
I can't do this, Marty. It's too dangerous.
You do not cancel on Omar Navarro.
Not my problem. I don't work for him. If you won't protect my family, I won't protect yours.
Just her.
Hell no. That was not part of the deal, I don't think. Yeah. Fuck. Meanwhile, Marty promised her that fucking he'd be there and Wendy would be there, and yeah, excellent. She's like, if Maya dies, I'm gonna be so pissed. I like Maya. She's smart and awesome and probably dead. But at the same time, she's probably not dead because Omar is interested in getting out. This wasn't a long con to try to kill an FBI agent. He wants out, but I mean, there's so like unless you change everything about you, unless you change your name and your everything, that's not happening. You're not getting out scot-free, and you're gonna have to name names as far as other people to take down. The FBI's not gonna be like, well, you're cool, thank you. You did a good job. No, like you're gonna have to. Javi's probably going down. I'm sure whoever was at the table laughing at his stupid jokes while making fun of Javi, they're all going down. He's gonna have to burn the whole thing to the ground. Probably. And you just know that Javi's gonna find out about it before it happens. And yeah, cartel war in the Ozarks. It's coming. I want more explanation on the goat because I'm so blanking on the goat thing. Like, you know, obviously season 3 was a long time ago when Ben was around. And, like, Ben, like, I really wish he didn't die. I really wish he didn't die. Like, what an amazing character. And a lot of you guys told me he was in the show, the Stars show, right? I can't remember what it was called. It's one of those that you gotta watch, apparently, and I just haven't gotten around to it. One day, I'm watching a lot of goddamn TV. Banshee, that's the one. I couldn't remember what it was called. But, like, he was incredible. Like, I'm actually quite sad that he died in that season. But the goat thing, I do not remember. Comments, let me know what the hell goat was all about. You know, other than, does she just consider him the greatest of all time? Goat. And Darlene and Wyatt and Ruth need to get on the same page. And Jonah too. But at the same time, I don't want Darlene to win. I don't want her to succeed. I want her to crash and burn and die in a fire. She's the worst human. But I don't want Ruth to fail. I don't want Jonah to fail. To an extent, I don't want Wyatt to fail. I kind of like Wyatt. Although, go to college. You can't just jump in with a 70-year-old woman. That's too much experience. You got to go bang some college freshmen like yourselves and have just the worst sex. Just jackrabbit sadness before you graduate to a woman who knows what they're doing. But yeah, we'll jump into episode 3 and 4 next week and see what's next, because like Maya's not gonna die, but are we gonna get to see that scene at all? You know what I mean? Or are we gonna get accounts of that conversation? I don't know. And also, you know, how long before Javi finds out that Omar's trying to get out? And what's Omar's plan when he gets out? He just wants to, what, keep all the money? That's not happening. But change your name, you know, find a job. Like, I don't know what exactly he wants. Does he want to keep all the money he's made and just be like have everything expunged? Because that's absolute insanity. Unless he gives up everybody in the organization. But at the same time, like, he's built this thing that clearly he cares about. I don't know where it's going. I have no idea. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comments, let me know what you thought of this one. And like I said, where's it going? Obviously, he's not going to kill Maya this round, but Javi might. And that's the scariest thing. Like, Javi certainly could. Like, he's going to throw a giant monkey wrench into this whole situation. It's just a matter of how bad it gets and how quickly. So, 7 episodes have been released. There's going to be 14. 3 and 4 next week. We'll do 5, 6, and 7 the week after. Fucking horrifying. All of it is horrifying. But yeah, we'll jump into it next week. Thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you next time.